Welcome back to the Folktales of the African Savannah. Subscribe for more enchanting stories like this one. Forbidden's Love. The unyielding flame in the scorching desert town of Zohan, where winds carried the secrets of centuries, and the sun dipped into the dunes like molten copper. A love kindled quietly beneath the harsh glare of tradition. The ruling tribe of Zohan had governed the land for generations, guided by customs older than the stones of the ancient quarters. It was here, among crumbling sandstone alleys and bustling spice markets, that two lives collided, forever changing the course of a story, whispered in desert winds. Amina, fierce as the wind and graceful as the moon, bore the bloodline of leaders. Daughter of Malik A.R. Rahim, she was admired for her intellect and boldness. Yet, beneath the composed surface, a curiosity stirred a yearning for something deeper than duty. Khalid, whose fingers knew pigment better than coin, belonged to the caste of artisans. Born among storytellers and craftsmen, he spoke in color and silence. His studio, nestled between forgotten wells in an old olive tree, exuded a magnetic charm, one that lured wandering souls to pause and breathe. One evening, with the heat dancing in waves and the call to prayer echoing off sandstone, Amina slipped from her guards and wandered the quarter. The scents of roasted cumin and jasmine led her to Khalid's studio. She paused at the entrance, drawn by the swirling hues on canvas, flames, stars, dunes, and longing. A single painting arrested her gaze, a woman in gold robes reaching out to a dark-skinned man cradled by shadows. Khalid turned, startled, his charcoal-stained hands frozen mid-motion. Their eyes met hers with wonder, his with guarded intensity. Time faltered. Words will come later, but that moment etched itself permanently into both hearts. The days that followed were clandestine, rich with hushed laughter and sand-swept walks. They debated poetry, justice, ancestry. Amina told stories from the palace fables of lions and moon maidens. Khalid responded with tailies painted in oils and stitched into cloth. Each visit was a rebellion, and each word shared a spark. Yet Zarin was unforgiving. Whispers reached the palace. The tribe elders spoke of dishonor and exile. One evening, Amina returned to find Khalid's studio shattered, canvases slashed. Pigment spilled like blood on the floor. Her father had made his stance clear: end the affair or Khalid would vanish into the dunes forever. That night, beneath the ruins of an ancient Zarani temple, once a place where star worshippers gathered, Khalid and Amina pledged themselves not with rings, but with stories shared under constellations. As Khalid pressed his forehead to hers, he whispered, asterisk, let them write legends about us. Refusing to retreat, Khalid painted one final masterpiece, a towering mural on the city's forgotten wall. It depicted Amina rising from desert sands, eyes aflame, holding hands with a man cloaked in twilight. Crowds gathered. The mural spoke what words could not, that love, when true, refuses to kneel. Faced with the power of public emotion and the poetic resistance of his daughter, Malik relented not with joy, but with solemn recognition. His daughter's flame could not be extinguished. He allowed Khalid to stay, under condition that the love remained dignified and public. On the day they were officially united, the town gathered at the mural. Amina wore a robe of deep red, the color of desert sunsets, and Khalid presented her with a painting of her dancing under the stars. The wind carried music. Dunes shimmered. Elders whispered that perhaps, just perhaps, love was a rebellion worth honoring. Thank you for watching. What lessons have you learned? Keep subscribed for more. Enjoy your day and be motivated.